Lucas had always been an average guy, living in an average town, working a job that paid the bills but didn't excite him. Every day felt the same: wake up, go to work, come home, repeat. It wasn't that he was unhappy, just stuck. He longed for something more, but he didn't know what that more was. One Saturday, while wandering through the local farmer's market, something caught his eye. Among the stalls of fresh produce and handmade crafts was an old man sitting at a table with a sign that read, "Help me finish this puzzle." Lucas was intrigued. He approached the table and saw that it was covered in hundreds of tiny puzzle pieces, but the picture was nearly complete, except for one small section in the corner. "What's the picture of?" Lucas asked. The old man smiled warmly. "Life," he said simply. "Each piece represents a different moment, a memory, or an experience. I've been working on it for years, but I can't seem to finish it." Lucas hesitated. "Do you mind if I try?" "Not at all," the man replied. "In fact, I'd be honored." Lucas sat down and began searching through the pile of pieces. At first, it seemed impossible. There were so many shapes and colors that didn't seem to fit anywhere. But as he worked, something strange happened. Each piece he found reminded him of something in his own life, a childhood memory, a forgotten dream, a lesson learned the hard way. The more pieces he placed, the more he realized that this wasn't just a puzzle on the table, it was a reflection of life itself. Some moments fit together easily, while others required patience and careful thought. Some pieces seemed lost, only to turn up when he least expected them. And as the puzzle grew closer to completion, Lucas began to feel a sense of clarity he hadn't felt in years. After what seemed like hours, Lucas finally placed the last piece into the puzzle. He leaned back and admired the picture. It was a beautiful mosaic of moments, some bright and joyful, others dark and challenging. But together, they formed something whole, something meaningful. The old man smiled again, his eyes twinkling. "Well done, Lucas. You see, life isn't about waiting for the big moments or finding one single purpose. It's about the journey, about fitting the pieces together as you go. Each piece matters, no matter how small." Lucas nodded, feeling a deep sense of peace wash over him. For the first time in a long time, he felt like he understood. Life wasn't about having all the answers or knowing exactly where he was going, it was about appreciating the little moments along the way, the small pieces that made the bigger picture beautiful. As Lucas stood to leave, the old man winked. "Remember, your puzzle is still out there. Keep looking for the pieces." With a newfound sense of purpose, Lucas left the market, his heart lighter than it had been in years. He didn't know exactly where life would take him, but he was no longer worried. He knew that each day, each moment, was just another piece of the puzzle, waiting to be placed. Thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.